Here's the truth. The world doesn't need more poor, good people. The world needs more rich, good people. Let me explain. Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Shamanda. I am a licensed mental health and addictions therapist in North Carolina, and I specialize in working with adults who are dealing with financial stress and specifically helping them heal their relationship with money. Now, a little bit about me. I am a former high school dropout turned doctor, PhD, and a millennial single mom of two teenagers ages 17 and 18. And on this channel, we focus on building, financial freedom, time freedom, and building generational wealth. Okay. Now, why did I say that we need more good, rich people or wealthy people? Because we do. And that is my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. I am not afraid to say it. That is my truth. Now, I want to give you 5 reasons why I truly feel this way. One, money is a tool, is not the goal. If you know anybody who has money, they'll tell you that. Like, they'll tell you it's not necessarily about the money. It's not about like, oh, I just being able to say I got a lot of money, I'm all that. It's about what you can do with that money, right? People who are good and are, when I say good, I mean they are people with morals, with integrity, that truly love people, who truly love humanity. Those people are going to use money as a tool to make an impact in the world. Personally, I think, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And I know a lot of other good people in the world that if they had more money, oh, baby, what? The world would not be the same. Seriously. Like, if you gave the people that I know, if you gave them some money, some millions and billions, oh, the world would look so different. Because they will use that money to make an impact, to change lives, to help people that just need a little extra help in the world. I personally always share that I was a single mom or a teen mom because I know the challenges that came with that. The challenges that came from going from A to where I am now. You don't know if that's Z or what. It ain't Z because I'm not there yet. But I know that at some point on those journeys, different points on in that journey, I needed some help. I needed some support. I needed people to invest in me. And I didn't have that, right? I had to invest in myself. But if I had people around me who had a lot of money and that could have helped me with certain things and decrease some of my stress and anxiety, who knows how my life would have turned out, or how much faster I probably could have gotten to certain destinations or goals. So people with money, good people with money, we just know that money is a tool, it's not the goal. Okay. Number 2 is that good people can multiply their impact, right? Again, I know people who have been through some traumatic experiences. Obviously, I'm a therapist, so I know this in a very real way. And if you know anything about my journey, you know that I have experienced a lot of things myself, right? And there are a lot of goals that we tend to have in terms of helping the world. A lot of us have like nonprofit ideas or already have them. Maybe we want to advocate for certain things in the world, improving the world. Maybe we want to, like for me, I told you, I am dreaming, excited about the day that I can go into the electricity company and just be like, hey, are there any overdue or past due bills or accounts? I want to pay them all. I want to update them all. And I don't want you to tell them who did it. I want to just do it. Those things are important to me. It could be something simple for some people. They may not think that's a big deal, but for me, as someone who was a single mom, and I'm still a single mom, my children are almost young adults now though, but I remember those moments of not having enough or feeling super stressed, like, okay, how am I going to get enough to pay this light bill this month, or this electricity bill, or this water bill? And so if I could do that for somebody and just lower that stress or take that off their plate and let them use that other money for something else, or just get through the week or the month without having stress about this one bill, I just know in a very real way how much of an impact that will make. And that's something so small. If you already have money, you have millions of dollars, that ain't going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't putting a hole in that at all. Like, at all. Right? You're probably going to get that back in interest that month. So, but by doing that, you're making such an impact on somebody's lives. Or, you could do the same thing when it comes to helping somebody get through college or a training program, just investing in their future, their careers. and things like that, or helping your community. I'm from a small town, right? There are things that I would love to do for my small town where I come from. I know my kids went to a Boys and Girls Club for a few months during a transition I was going through, in terms of like working and stuff, right? And I didn't have enough money for daycare at that time, so they attended that program. So I would love to be able to like give back to programs like that and help fund those programs, things like that. Like, there are things that you can do if you have money, if you're a good person with money, that can really help other people and make an impact. And you're not even talking about the fact that, like, what you can do for your own self or for your own family, right? Number 3 is that financial literacy is a responsibility. When you are a good person with money and you know how to manage your money, baby, there's no limit to what you can do, right? So we all know, we've seen the story, we've seen this on social media, everywhere, of people who aren't the best morally, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got the best hearts. I'm a therapist. I see the glass half full. I think people are innately good, but there are people who have documentaries about them. Let's just say that they have a lot of money or have had a lot of money, and they use that money in not so good of a way, right? And so, one thing that I believe, that people who are good or just innately good, and they have financial literacy, they know how to manage that money, they're going to make that money grow. They're going to make that money grow, which allows them to help even more people. And I believe that they will share what they know with other people. Now, for me, I am not, I'm in progress, right? I'm in process. But I'm already sharing, education, financial education with anybody and everybody who can listen. If you on my YouTube channel, you listening. If you share my videos with somebody, or another single mom or single parent or caregiver, or someone who just started from the bottom, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's my job, my responsibility, that is, I learn, I share. So as I learn, I teach these concepts, these ideas about money, so that other people can grow. And I truly believe that people who are innately good and who have money, they're going to share that too. They're going to take that financial literacy and they're going to share that with others, whether that's going into schools and talking to teenagers or middle schoolers about how to budget, how to save, and how to invest. Because a lot of times in some of these communities, they have no idea. They don't even know what taxes are. They don't know anything about money. And so they enter this world without any concept or insight on how to manage money, and the world just smacks them in the face because, oh, now you got rent. You know what I'm saying? But you don't even understand how to budget yet. So I think people who are good will do right with the responsibility with financial literacy. Number 4 is that wealth unlocks freedom, right? And y'all know, time freedom, financial freedom, those are my things, right? And people who are good and who have money, they will have more freedom. And by having more freedom, they can do more things in the world. They can travel more. They can go speak and volunteer more. They can set up trust funds for their kids or their family systems. They can invest in real estate that can be passed down to generations, so that kids don't have to start from the bottom, right? They can take care of their families. They can take care of other people's families, elderly people in their community. They have the freedom to go and volunteer at their churches or their mosque or wherever they choose to practice their spiritual beliefs. They can volunteer at the schools and give back. I know a lot of teachers. I have teachers as friends, and sometimes they have a hard time like decorating their offices or their classrooms. They can go and volunteer at that school or help with supplies for that school. Like, there's so much they can do because they have the freedom to do that, because they're not stuck at let's call it for what it is. They're not stuck at like a 9 to 5 and have to be at a job every day, so they don't have the time to go do it. If these good people with money have the freedom, the time freedom, and the financial freedom, they can do so much more, right? So I want to just challenge you guys that if you feel like you're a good person, use this video, use what I just shared with you as a motivation to get your money right. to pay off your debt, to invest, to save, to do what you need to do to get yourself to a place financially where you are free, so that we can do good things in the world, because we are good people with money, and the world needs more good people with money. The world doesn't need more good poor people. No, like, that is not going to do anything. And I get it. People might come for me, oh, do you poor? It's the system. I get that. But what I'm saying is, if you have the knowledge and the opportunity, let's build our wealth, y'all, so that we can go out here and make an impact and make a difference and be good people with money. Okay? All right, I hope you like this video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And leave me a comment. If you had a lot of money right now, millions of dollars, what is one good thing you would do in the world right now? All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.